So you may wonder why I'm smiling at myself, because I'm making progress. So here I am in the flesh. So what I've been practicing for the past at least week and a half strong and faithfully is self-love. And I've been operating in self-love, loving myself. And the reason why I've removed my makeup, my lashes, and am rocking my natural is because I've had issues, definitely had issues with my outer appearance. And you have to be strong enough to admit that. You have to be brave enough and not allow judgment of people to manipulate how you feel about yourself. So I am here in the flesh, feeling good, and I feel a lot of growth within myself in the past at least week. I feel growth because I have a lot of emotional scars that I've battled, and I'm finding healing and a lot of peace. And I got this enormous amount of strength that has really been moving inside of me. And also, when you love self, there's a lot of things that won't hinder you. There's a lot of things you find growth in when you really love yourself, because there's things that you don't or won't tolerate. So I'm completely satisfied with my progress, and I'm still making progress. But I'm sharing this with you because I know that there's somebody who needs this soul food. They need to learn how to love themselves. And the thing is, how do you do that? How do you learn to love you? And for me, it has been letting go of how other people perceive me, how they feel about me. If it's negative, um, because how you feel about me shouldn't be how I feel about myself. That's your problem. If you have a problem with me, and because I am learning to love me on the outside, it has helped growth in me on the inside, because there are emotional scars that I've dealt with, and I'm finding peace with those things. So God is truly good, and you have to find out how you can heal. There's a healing process. There is a step by step for you, and you have to find what will help you. But taking the initiative to do that is your beginning. So, like I said, I am here in natural form, um, operating from the outside. I'm sorry, from the inside to the outside. And it feels good. It really does. Because this progress is something that I've been needing to work on for such a long time. We often say we love ourselves, and let me just say, because you don't or do, either way, where or do things to um to make you feel beautiful. For instance, I've always said that I love makeup. So makeup for me is not just the beauty mechanism. It's like it's also an art for me. I love the art of it. However, um we all do things to add to our beauty. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you love yourself less, but you also have to be proud of the temple, the skin you're in. You have to be proud of that. You have to be proud of yourself in the way that God has created you. For instance, before you add all the ingredients to your icing per se, you're making an icing for a cake. Before you add all of those ingredients, there are things that are necessary, and there are things that are needed to create that icing. And some of those things are great by itself. We all have a sweet tooth, or most of us like sweets or whatever, and we need sugar. So you cannot complete that icing without applying that sugar. But that sugar is sweet and it's good alone. So you're sweet and you're good and you're great alone. It's okay for you to add some things to make you make you feel more beautiful about yourself. That's fine. But sometimes, or when you remove or before you add things, you need to know you're just as beautiful. And also, don't be shallow. It's not just what we all see on the outside. Because I swear to you, the glow that I have is inflicting from the inside, because I'm learning to deal with those things that I've battled with for so long. And I can be woman enough to say that, and care less about judgment, that it was a lot of the reasons I felt a certain way about myself is because of another person or people. But God is good, and I'm healing, and I'm doing great, and I want to share that with you. Love you, love you. Continue to do something every day to make yourself feel loved. And what I've been doing is learning to appreciate myself the way that I am, learning to appreciate myself how I am, and just operating in that. That feels really good. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you have an amazing, blessed day. And I will continue to teach as I am learning. And what I am teaching right now is self-love. So you guys have a blessed day, and be safe. If you're here in Houston or wherever you are, take care.